going on, y'all?
You tuned into another wild ass episode.
Yeah, at the Kuttin Up Podcast. You ain't lying.
I'm Big B.
Yes, sir. Hey, can I ask my question now? I've been waiting to ask. Since C here, he wasn't here before. Or Chickadee. Edit that out. but we say C the whole
calling
time.
no grown man Chickadee, man.
What's wrong with that?
Messing.
Oh, I was about to say, what's wrong with Chickadee? Hey, so how many holes?
Whoa. Where is this going?
How many holes can you get in your drawers before you throw them away?
Oh shit! Whoa. Let's ask this different. I don't like how this came off.
You don't get what kind of impenetrable boxes? What
holes in your boxes?
Yeah, you can get holes in your boxes.
Why?
Anything's holeable.
Nah, I mean, I don't have holes. I never really had.
So you throw them away as soon as you get one. Then.
Nah, I never had holes. I mean, I don't.
That's crazy,
bro. For you to get holes in your boxes, you gotta have them bitches a long time.
Yeah, I mean, holes in your boxes.
Ain't no expiration date.
Man, boxes damn near like short. You get holes in? How you get holes in them?
Once I usually see a hole, I'm gonna get rid of.
That means you sit.
Once you what?
See a hole, I'm gonna get rid of.
That's one hole.
I mean.
Listen,
like I don't count the holes in my guy. Like it depends on the pair of boxes too. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Y'all
shit's comfortable to some. You know, one of them pairs that you feel is special to you. And then maybe it depends on where that hole at too, because it might be easier to access.
Okay. Wait, what? Hey, get rid of them, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Where the hell did that question come from? Because someone called you out on your drawers or something?
Yeah, my wife.
Really?
Yeah, man.
It's a topic
I had some,
right now too.
Yeah, I had
they
some.
Still arguing. Why you throw my shit away?
She ripped my shit when she see holes in them. But I think you can go like 2, 3, 4, depending on the size of the hole. And she like, as soon as you see one, she ripping them bitches. That shit crazy.
Yeah, you gotta have some more.
You've had them for a while.
You should have to take.
I do,
bro. It should have to take a while to tell you to switch.
Bro, ain't no expiration date on these underwear, bro.
Come on, man.
No, I get it. You gonna wear them until you see a hole.
Until it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? But, we're gonna ride out.
I see. Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, they gotta go, man. But
that's crazy as hell.
I get it. So you want to be caught with some holy drawers?
Oh, I don't care. I'm married. What you gonna do? Divorce because his drawers is holy? Shit, buy me some new ones then.
That man got a suit on, but his drawers got holes.
You never know what you gonna get.
That's crazy as hell.
You got all new shit on.
All undergarments.
All right, I got another question for y'all. That's kind of childish and it don't make sense. But anyway, if a girl came to you, right, and let's say she was on some nasty demon time shit, and she said, "I want your nastiest friend." Do you know who that is?
Oh shit! Hell no.
You don't have a friend that you know for a fact is the shit. Y'all ain't having enough conversation.
What kind of nasty though?
That answers your question.
That would be.
What kind of nasty you talk about?
Yeah, I'm just taking
it's you, nigga.
Yeah, I would take him to see y'all.
I found him.
I would take him to see.
Oh, nigga, what kind of nasty you talk about? Yeah, it's that nigga. Whatever that nigga think about, that either one. It's that.
He said, "What kind of nasty though?"
And it's gonna be another nasty nigga in the comments. Legitimate question.
Yo, look, you know who nasty.
Yeah, what would you do? I got dressed up like Diddy or what?
That's wild.
A baby one though.
Too soon, man.
Well, speaking of Diddy, anybody see that documentary they dropped?
I didn't.
Not even a little bit of it?
Mm-mm. I didn't know it existed. To you told me.
It's fake, man. Free Diddy, man.
Yo, so it's a documentary.
Free Diddy shit, man. I ain't heard nothing.
So basis of the, I mean, you already know the basis of the documentary, but in the documentary, they describe him as a tough love, as the industry treated him as a narcissist, but a tough love type of person.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough love when you was on the receiving end of winning. That's when they consider tough love. Everybody on the documentary seems to be people that, you know, he jerked over some kind of way. Now, there's some stories on here that's gonna bug you out. See, the fact that you ain't see it, I don't want to tell you about him.
Why not?
Because I don't want to give you my opinion on him.
He right now, Diddy is in a federal criminal case. Mr. Combs is charged with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. So we talked about this before, and how these words that they can get you with, right? So I don't know exactly what they mean. Because hear me out. This is the reason I say this. We know what these charges are and what they mean. But what I'm saying is B could be like, oh, let's not use us. So a man could be like, hey, she's in a different state, but he got money. Hey, come out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll pay for your flight, I'll pay for everything, put some money in your pocket. Oh, for what? You know what you got to do when you get out of here. You know what you got to do. All right, bet. Boom, boom, boom. Guess what you just did?
Yeah. But if you're an adult, I don't have no problem
you
with
just
that.
engaged in prostitution.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that when it's an adult, when they're all everybody involved is adult.
But that ain't got nothing to do with transportation to engage in prostitution. That's literally one of his charges.
I just said, come through. You gotta come give me some pussy. So he can't get pussy out of state. I can't holler at a bitch and get pussy out of state.
Do you get my point?
No.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't think he should be in jail long, or they shouldn't throw no R. Kelly numbers at him and
I want to get some pussy.
Not off of what we talking about.
No, listen, we all agree. I'm just telling you that's what I said about the
video. Do you think he should be locked up for the video, for what you saw?
If it's off the video alone, hell yeah.
Okay, so since you say he should be locked up off the video, hell yeah, and all that, how long do you think he should get for something?
For that charge, that shouldn't be long. That should be like community service of 6 months and maybe
suffice with that.
Maybe
like
no. I'm about to give
like
him time.
Don't even
like
with it.
4 or 5 months jail time, and then the rest of the year for a year is community service.
What about you?
What?
You feel like he should be in jail for that video? For what you saw in the video?
Cassie, yeah. Just Cassie alone.
Only because it's so long ago, no. Oh shit.
I'm with you on that.
It's fucked up that it happened. That's just like, what, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's that long. Was it that long?
It's at least 10.
2010. It's like 2010, bro. That shit's old. You know what I'm saying?
Would you want to be caught for something 10 years ago and locked up?
I did a lot of shit.
That's wild as
hell.
hell.
What if you are changed,
listen,
man? Just give you better than that. What if you,
and you young and old shit, bro, that happens, man. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying?
Is there a statute of limitations on that, though? I'm seriously asking. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or what, an ass whooping?
For something like that.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
It must be because I'm sure they would charge that nigga with that if they could. You know what I'm saying? If they could charge him with that video.
Yeah, that's true. Because they don't need her to say we press the charge.
They would.
They could do it themselves.
So they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They just using it as just, look at this nigga, what he doing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what exactly is racketeering conspiracy? That means we just talked about racketeering?
Usually that's involved with other people. So that's why a lot of people
that's what I'm saying.
Like they've never seen a racketeering conspiracy with one person. So that's why they're like, maybe they're going to be bringing some other people in, charging some other people, because nobody really never seen a racketeering.
Okay, hear me out,
Usually it's a criminal conspiracy, which means a group of people. You know what I'm saying?
So
like 3 or 4 or 5.
They're going after I'm referencing this other case, but I'm keeping on Diddy. They're going after King Von dude, Lil Durk, and 2 of the dudes that they're getting to snitch on Lil Durk, they did their own private investigation for a whole nother murder, got the evidence, presented it to the court for these 2 dudes, right, to show these dudes history. And the reason I say that is for what you said. They literally got all this evidence and were able to arrest these dudes so they could get a confession in a whole nother unrelated crime. But they did that just to bring them in to get dirt. So what I'm saying is, to your point, yes, racketeering, other people could be involved, but they might be like, hey, you good with that as long as you tell us what he did. But if you don't, then we giving you this shit. But that's all of that shit was just for me to bring you in here. Because I couldn't just go grab you.
We'll see.
You know what's crazy? I seen a video the other day, this dude getting sentenced. That's all it is him getting his sentencing. All right? And you know how they do it by count. And the judge was doing it. So essentially what this man got was, and he is sitting there stone faced like it's nothing to him. I was getting sick for the dude. He got life, right? Was the first overall sum of those was life, and then he got 120 years.
Good God.
120 years, and then it was something like what is that called when you get out, but you're and probation. I don't know what the fuck the probation was for. But serious? Life, 120 years, and she added 20 years for this, 20 years for that, 20, yeah, and probation. Yeah. Oh, and this is consecutive. What's that one? Was one after the other? Yeah, consecutive. I said, what? Bro, like, and he's just standing there. Bro, somebody sat there and gave you not this life, but the next one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen niggas get 300 years, all type of shit. I seen niggas get 2 life sentences. You got different reactions. I seen niggas come back with 2 life sentences and cry. I seen niggas come back and play spades, bro. Get a life sentence.
Maybe they knew they
be
was
like,
done.
come right back in the body, be like, shit, I got next on them spades.
Like it never happened.
I mean, shit, you probably wouldn't sell and cry later, but I'm just saying, you got different people handle shit differently. You know what I'm saying? Because usually, if you get a life sentence in the Virginia Beach, you automatically go on suicide watch. Like, you can't even really go back in the block if you got a life sentence. If you get sentenced to life, they automatically put you in suicide watch for like however many days. You know what I'm saying?
That's
even if you're like, I'm good, you know what I'm saying, I'm straight, they still do that.
That's nuts.
Because they just, you don't know how you're going to react to that shit. You know
To hear somebody with the authority tell you that this
you gotta
is
remember, this is the crazy
life.
part, bro. I told you, I seen it because, and I'm not in there for no, so you be in there like, just say all of us, we all going to get sentenced. It just so happens our sentencing dates, we getting sentenced on the same date by the same judge, right? I might be in there for possession of marijuana, but possession with intent to distribute. So I might be going in front to maybe get 5 years. You might be going to court for 2 double murders and whatever. We side by side. We in the same shit. We all sitting there, and then you go out, and then you'll come back right back in. And then if you feel like being like, you know what I'm saying, what happened, you'll tell it. Usually before you go in, niggas will be talking a little bit about. But usually if it's serious, a nigga don't really, like if you got a double murder, you probably not talking. Because you know, like you already know you got guilty. You just going to get your time. You know you're going to get lit up. You know you ain't going home. You know you're going to get lit the fuck up. You probably just thinking about a pill and whatever, but you probably just sitting there like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because some niggas come back and they think they're going to get something and they get way more. That's when they be really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, devastated. They might think they're going to get 15 and they get 50. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and you are young.
That's a grave miscalculation.
That fucks you up.
Shit, you had to deal with the 15 already, man.
Because some niggas be delusional, but some niggas, because it's up to the judge. So it's a guideline. So you can get that, but he can go here too.
He can go wild.
So you might, and your lawyer might be telling you, "We gonna get this 15." And you got in your mind, I'm gonna get this 15. So you done talked yourself into this whole time. I'm gonna get this 15, and then you go get sentenced, and then Johnny blaze your ass and then you be quiet. You know?
Yeah.
That's how that shit go. You be like, So that's why if you go in there for like not too much, you don't really talk either because you can't be sitting back amongst niggas who got real shit and I'm like, shit.
I'm going home with 6
Damn, I got this 5 years over my hope you don't give me this whole 5. Hope you don't give me this whole 5. Well, I might be going home today. You can't be doing that. You know
or you walk back crying. How long you get?
4 years. Nigga be like, what?
Me. 3 years, man.
You might feel like crying on the end, but you gotta do it on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a crier.
Do you think
even if I'm scared to death or nervous, I'm not a crier. If that makes sense.
Because everybody, like I said, some niggas come back.
You don't know if you a crier yet.
Well, yeah, I ain't been faced with nothing like that. You're right.
Some niggas attack the deputies. Some niggas attack.
I was gonna say, you think
like
we
might just be in there,
or you think
and a nigga might just
think if you was to be in that shoe, in them shoes, just you know what I'm saying, and you getting sentenced, right? And listen, and they tell you life. You taking that on the chin while walking in, walking out? What you doing?
No. My legs don't work.
What are you doing though?
My legs don't, bro. I guarantee my legs will get beat. When I'm really nervous, like when they was trying to get me to jump off the board, my legs stop working. Like I get weak in the knees. I guarantee you, I'm gonna fall out.
I ain't never had to go for like no serious shit like that, but every time you go get sentenced,
it's nervous.
It's stress. Even if it's a traffic shit.
It's
you be stressed to go in there. You be like, man, oh because the nigga might give you a weekend.
Yo,
like,
I don't even like courthouse.
Yo,
I don't like courthouse.
Let me ask you this.
Like, fuck
Let
that
me ask you
shit.
this. You ain't never been to court, right? Or not?
Yeah, I have.
You been to court for sure.
Mhm.
Bubble guts?
Not necessarily,
Nah,
but I'll be nervous.
Not like
But I don't know
that.
about bubble. Oh yeah. I don't
Bubble
be.
gut.
You know what it be? The more you go instead of fucked up, you kind of already know what time it is. You know what's going to happen almost because you just know the outlay and shit. So if you going for driving on suspended and it's like your third one, you kind of know, like, I might be going to get some weekends or do 30 days. So you wear the clothes. You be prepared. Like, you had 2 socks, 2 drawers, 2 shirts because you know you're going to need that when you get in there. You got to get your mind prepared. You might, the lucky part is, oh shit, I might didn't go in there. But you should prepare yourself because some niggas think, I guess, should be sweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, my first time. This is when I went up to first time went to the penitentiary. Right. So I went to jail for my charges. I did 7 months. I got out, so I'm home chilling, cooling. They put a warrant on my door, say I gotta go to court in like 30 days or whatever because they violated me. They let me get out and then they violated my probation. Right. So boom, I had 5 years over my head. So I just left jail, and I'm in jail with niggas who are in jail on violations, right? I never been violated. They on their second violation, all type of shit, right? They doing 6 months, whatever. So I'm on the street. I've never been violated before. So in my mind, I'm young too. So in my brain, I'm thinking at the most, I'm at the worst case, I'll probably get a year. At the worst fucking case. But 9 times out of 10, being you ain't been in no trouble, I'm gonna go there and get my shit reinstated, right? Basically means you get it you start over, whatever. I got a lawyer, good lawyer, all this shit. So I go to court. Now I go from the beach, boom, go to court. My mom's in the courtroom, you know, and I'm like sitting there. The judge is doing her thing.
My bad. See, try to, because it's why you talking.
My lawyer's doing his thing.
Oh, you can't stop it. Go.
Yeah, and so, you know, he like get up and talk. I say what I say. My mother go up there, she talk. So the judge say, and the prosecutor wasn't really trying to hear that shit. The judge was like, she was like, well, you know, all that sounds good and whatever, you know, so, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 5 years in the Virginia State Penitentiary, right? But I know she was going to say this, all right, I told you, because I've been through it, so I knew she's going to suspend to me all the shit back down. They always going to start off with a number, but they going to suspend something. So she's like, but I'm going to give you 5 years in the Virginia State Penitentiary. And I'm going to suspend 2, right? So she said 2, right? So I'm like, and then she kept talking, but she said it in the midst of a paragraph, right? She said it, like she didn't end right there, like this is what you got. She said that shit in the mix where you kind of, you heard that shit, but you're not really sure what the fuck is going on, right? So you gotta listen to that whole shit out. So then I'm looking at the lawyer like, what the fuck, what's going to happen, right? My mom started crying in the back, and I'm like, damn. So then they take you in this little cell by yourself, right? And I'm still kind of baffled, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So just my man, he's like a trustee. He's like, oh, you back in here? What you doing? I'm like, yeah, I got sentenced. So then the lawyer come back, and he break it down to you. He's like, yeah, so what she basically did, she gave you 5 years, but then she suspended 2. So I was like, all right, so then you got 3 years left, so you got to do 3. So on the 3, you like talking fast, like 3, you do 85% on that. So I was like, so I'm going up the road, I'm going to the penitentiary? He was like, because you can't stay in the jail for like 3 years, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. And then, you know, he probably said something else and he left. Nigga, I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, I was sitting in that cell. And I was just thinking, like, I'm about to go to penitentiary for 3 years. Like, yo, just how quick that shit, bro, fuck me. I wasn't prepared
for 3.
For 3. That shit, I told you. One was, I really was thinking I'm not doing shit. I'm about to get back to life. Nigga, that nigga had me trapped in there for 3. And I'm talking about, I just left the jail, right? So hold on, this is even the worst part. I gotta get back. So now they put you back in the jail. So I'm walking back in with the shit, and niggas is like, because you know when you leave, they're like, yo, because I'm banging on, I'm out of here. They're like, yeah. So now my dumb ass coming right back like everybody come right back.
Away party for.
Everybody like, yo, what you doing? I'm sick though, cause I'm sick. I can't even.
They made a mistake. They must have made a mistake. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just fucked up. I just remember that shit. I'm like, damn.
This shit ain't funny, but it's funny.
Man, that shit funny.
That shit funny now.
That shit funny as a motherfucker, man.
But yeah, I was fucked up, bro. Fucked up. And then the funny part, so I never been up the road, so you just hear stories. Some niggas, the niggas that been up, they like, man, nah, man, you want to go up the road because everything. And
what the fuck?
But me, I'm like, now I'm comfortable in the jail now, so I'm like, I'm like, I want to go. I want to stay here. What? I don't go to the road. But I'm acting like, yeah, I can't wait. Yeah. But deep down, so look, when they get you like 3 a.m, like you don't know when they coming. They don't be like, yo, this week